What is going on, guys? This is Guitar Man for Series Z115, and today's video is all about the new Black Ops 3 zombie map, Shadows of Evil. Now, I'm going to clear up some misnomers and some rumors that you might have seen in other videos, other YouTubers stating that this is fact, or this is exactly ripped out of the game files, and therefore it's, perfect, and this is exactly what's in Shadows of Evil. I actually have a source that I know personally that actually has played the game, and they were invited to this gathering that Treyarch had, and he actually had a hands-on experience with Shadows of Evil, the new map. Now, it was in beta, so they could change things about the map, but as far as it sits almost to this day, this is what's in the Shadows of Evil map. Okay, so the first thing I want to go over is the whole gumball machine, the new perk that was seen in the trailer that we all know about, right? That's the one thing that we're all sort of focusing on. What do these gumballs do, and how many are there, and how many can you get, and all these things. So I have answers to a few of these questions. When you purchase the gumball for X amount of points, I think he said it was 1,500 points to get a gumball. It might be lower depending on which gumball machine you go to, something like that. But it is not very it's not very expensive to get these gumballs. So when he went and purchased these gumballs multiple times during multiple games, every gumball was random. So he got, let's say, he got a perk that gave him like a bottomless clip, and they're all random through there, and there are like 30 of them. The other thing is, how big is this map going to be? He said the map was a lot of doors. There was a lot of doors to open up, a lot of different ways to go, and they only got to around 7 or 8. In one incident, he got to around 12, 13, 14, around there, and then the boss came, and we'll get to the boss in a second. So there are many doors, there are many different ways you can go to from spawn, and which is cool. It's you're almost set in this little area, and then you go. Now, like I said, there was many doors, so I mean, you have to just be a point whore and kill zombies, because from his knowledge, that there is no bank in this map. You're completely going in like cold turkey, just like every other zombie map out there, besides the ones in Black Ops 2 that had the bank. So he said it's more like a Black Ops 1 feel, and I was really happy that he said that, because he says, he's played, obviously World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and now playing this map for the first time. He says it feels more like a Black Ops 1 map, and me personally, the Black Ops 1 maps were really, really good, for a couple exceptions, right? Now to the boss. Now, the whole big boss guy. He is the boss of the map. He doesn't get summoned in any way. He sort of gets kind of like how the Panzer Soldat is in Origins. He just arrives, every couple of rounds, or every 8 rounds or 10 rounds, so depending on how many people you have. And he says he is really hard to kill. You really have to have skill when you kill him, and you have to have teamwork when you kill him too. Now, he played always with a group of 4 people, and he never played solo. So killing this guy solo might be a little bit easier, because things should be easier in solo to an extent, right? But when it was 4 people, it was like crazy when this guy came. I mean, they weren't like, out of ammo really, really fast. Like, he wasn't too much of a bullet sponge, but you just have to get really lucky. So what happens is, he has 3 heads, and when he opens his mouth, you have to shoot him in the mouth, basically. But he will close his mouth, and then he won't take any more damage. So as he's chasing you around, or as he's chasing your buddy around, you sort of have to choose your shots, and zombies are coming after you too. And he says when he hits you, you're downed. It doesn't matter if you have Juggernaut, you are downed. He is extremely hard to kill. Now, remember I said This is all beta, and they could change his health by the time November 6th comes around. So take this all with a grain of salt. But as of right now, it stands. When he played, he was a really hard boss to take down. Now, another thing that was in the trailer was these flying sort of creature things, and they're like mosquitoes, like giant, mutated mosquitoes. And he said that these things are kind of like the dog rounds. I think he said you get a max ammo at the end. You get a max ammo at the end, and these things fly around and they shoot things at you, and you just got to take them out. So they have the same amount of health as the dogs, and they're just replacing the dog round. So they come every once in a while. But I mean, with the map being so big, you'll do a lot of exploring, and when these things come around, you have a lot of a lot of ways to run. So this way you can not die and get downed. Another thing too is he actually went into this sort of purgatory mode where you become this tentacle thing. Now, everyone's wondering, what is this tentacle thing that you become in that we see in the trailer, where the guy, he goes, "I don't feel too good," and he turns into this tentacle monster. He starts taking out freaking zombies left and right. Well, that isn't a gumball effect. The gumball affects your player as your ammo, as health, as different things that you can do, insta kills and stuff like that. More power-up related. But this new sort of purgatory mode or afterlife mode, like we see in Mob of the Dead, it's not afterlife. The zombies can't really hurt you. They see you as probably another zombie, or sort of like a zombie blood. But you go over to this altar, to this like fountain looking thing, and you dip something in it. I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. You sort of cleanse something, and you become this monster, and you can take out zombies left and right. And you have a couple attacks. You have like a shock attack. You have a whip attack. You have a punch attack. Things like that. It's all melee, except for like shooting the lightning out and things like that. But it's not a gumball, so I want to clear that up right now with you guys. There's nothing really else that he could explain to me. I mean, the video would just be super long, but I wanted to get some of those things cleared up. If you're having any doubt about this map, a lot of people didn't like the reveal. I mean, it was cool seeing zombies, but as soon as these boss and these creatures started coming out, it kind of brought people down a little bit, and or they just were very confused on what these creatures are, right? Why are they in Call of Duty Zombies? This is an extinction and things like that. So I want to clear up a few things. As far as the story is, he doesn't know much of the story. They couldn't do any Easter egg steps or anything like that. They didn't have enough time to do it. Like I said, they only got to round 12 or 13, 14 to that effect. But he says, the biggest thing, I've saved the best for last, he says that this map is a great map. That what he played was, let's just say, it's better than Transit, it's better than Die Rise, it's better than, it's like Mob of the Dead, it's like Black Ops 1 Zombies. It's just a giant experience that you're gonna take months to like figure out everything. And he said that when the creatures happened, it didn't take him too far out of the game and think he was playing something else other than zombies. Zombies are definitely running rampant in the city, and it's your job to take them out and to figure out the story with the Shadow Man and our new 4 characters. So let me know what you guys think of this information, and if there's any other information that I can squeeze out of him, if there's anything that he remembers, I'll definitely make another video on it. But give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if you liked the information. If you're excited for Black Ops 3 Zombies, just like I am, let me know everything. What console you're getting it on, if you got any of the collector's editions. And the one thing I want to say before I go is I don't have any the Giant information. They weren't allowed to play the Giant, so that still remains a mystery. And thank you guys for watching. I'm Guitar Man, and I'll see you later.